So I am gonna do a quick review for the new Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves movie. I didn't really feel like doing a full review for this movie because there isn't really a whole lot to dive into. The plot is very straightforward. My thoughts on it are pretty straightforward. I'm not even a D&D player, but I think honestly, even if you're not a D&D player, go watch this movie. You're going to have a fun time. There's going to be a lot of good laughs in the movie. There's a lot of laughs in this movie. The group that the main group that we're put with in the entire movie is, they all go together pretty well, and just makes for overall a pretty good time. So, not really a whole lot to dive into. On Rotten Tomatoes, I gave this movie a 4 out of 5 stars, and I would say I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10. I think if you're in with a group of friends that, maybe you play D&D with or something like that, you're going to have a much more fun time with this movie. But if you're just an outsider who's just watching this movie for maybe a few good laughs, it's probably not going to be as elevated. It's just going to be, your pretty typical fun, family fun movie or whatever. And that's kind of what it was for me. So I'd overall give this movie a 7.5 out of 10. And before I end this off, I wanted to use this quick review also as a reminder of why I haven't been uploading a whole lot. I know it has been a while since I've done a review, and I didn't feel like doing a full review for this movie. I just felt like it wasn't really necessary or anything like that. But I should be back with a full review for the new Mario movie that I'll be watching next week because it will be spring break, so I will have time to watch the new Mario movie. And a couple of other movies that I will be watching this month are Big George Foreman and Evil Dead Rise. I should be doing a review on both of those movies. And in case you were curious, I know there was a lot of movies that I missed last month. Well, some of them I didn't miss. I haven't seen any of the Rocky or Creed movies. I haven't seen any of the John Wick movies, so I didn't really feel like going through and watching every single movie in those franchises. And then as far as the Shazam movie goes, which I'm sure is one of the main ones you guys were thinking about, the DCU, it's going to be coming to an end by the end of the year anyway. And so I don't really feel like watching the rest of the DCU movies. I just don't really feel like there's a whole purpose with that unless I was doing a full-time movie critic job or whatever. I don't really see the reason why I would watch the most superhero movie of all time. So that's kind of why I was kind of short on reviews for March, even though there was a whole lot of movies that I could have watched. But there will be a lot more movies than last year that I'll be watching on streaming, which will add to my movie count quite a bit, just because there are so many movies that I do want to see, a lot more than I did want to see last year. And I'm not going to be able to see everyone, every single week, or, I don't want to pay for every single one. So I'll likely be watching 65 on streaming and Evil Dead Rise on streaming because I don't know if they're going to show it in my local theater. So, some of the more unpopular movies I'm probably going to end up seeing on streaming. I'm still kind of interested in 65. So, but I won't be doing a review for those. I'll just be talking about those at the ending of the year when I do my end of the year tier list for all the movies I watched. But yeah, that's just kind of an update on, where I've been and stuff like that. I've just been busy with a lot of other stuff. March is usually a very eventful month for me since it is my birthday month, and I just have a lot of stuff going on in March. I got my new car last week. Been doing driver's ed and some, school related stuff. So that's kind of why I've been short on videos right now. Pretty much the same story with the Ars Political channel, and I'm not going to make any guarantees on when I'm going to make my next video over there. I just really haven't had a lot of motivation to make any Ars Political videos right now, even though there has been a lot of interesting stuff in the political field right now, just haven't really had a whole lot of motivation to make any videos over there. So no guarantees, but I would like to get back at it here soon. So just be patient is all I can say. Other than that, that's going to be it. Just wanted to make a quick review and mainly an update on my channel. But yeah, I will see you in the next video, which will be should be a full review for Mario, unless my thoughts are as simple as mine are on this review. So stay tuned, and I'll see you next time.